Hi, welcome to Max Trains and Ministries, a one-stop destination for both Christian news and train news. Let's get started. What do a 300-mile abandoned railroad in Northern California and a mysterious boat-shaped object in eastern Turkey have in common? Well, they are both rewriting the headlines this week. Today we're diving into the Great Redwood Trail Project and the stunning new evidence of a hunt of the Noah's Ark. A massive transformation is underway in Northern California, turning a derelict rail line into a national treasure. We're talking about the Great Redwood Trail. This ambitious project is converting the old Northwestern Pacific Railroad into a 300-mile hiking and biking corridor. Approved in 2021 by California and then bolstered by the 2026 Master Plan, the initiative aims to connect San Francisco Bay to Humboldt Bay. As April 2026, a new 3.3-mile segment just opened in Ukiah, joining roughly 17 miles already available to the public in Humboldt and Mendocino counties. The project is tackling some of the state's most rugged terrain. The 2026 plan specifically greenlighted the Eel River Canyon segment, which will create over 70 miles backcountry trails through the areas have been inaccessible for decades due to collapsed tunnels, washouts, and just overgrowth with foliage and trees growing up between the ties, making it almost impossible to travel through currently. So the top challenges for completion: massive infrastructure repair. The route involves repairing or replacing hundreds of damaged bridges, trestles, and tunnels, including a significant structural repair to Loleta Tunnel. So to finish this project, we have severe environmental and remote constraints. Some remote stretches, especially a 42.5-mile segment through Eel River Canyon, faces challenges from landslides that have destroyed previous infrastructure and even the terrain. Some legacy contamination and cleanup. The project requires removing old rail infrastructure and cleaning up contaminated areas to leave this area as a, quote, better place than the railroad did. Operational obstacles. The project faces setbacks from active rail usage and such as Skunk Train, which refuses to give up its railroad status, facing complex rerouting. Funding and planning. Also, substantial long-term funding is needed to complete this project over the coming decades. The economic catalyst of this project is to generate $100+ million annual benefits and over $5 million in tax revenue, boosting tourism, retail, and hospitality in Northern California communities. Recreation and connectivity will provide a 300+ mile hiking and biking and horse trail connecting to San Francisco Bay to Humboldt Bay, passing through the Redwood Forest. Environmental restoration. The project acts as a restoration project for the Eel River area. This is public access and health, offering safe and non-motorized access to remote areas, supporting outdoor recreation. And there's expected to be job creation estimated to create hundreds of construction jobs and permanent roles in tourism and sector. And now for Christian news. Is one of history's biggest mysteries finally being solved? Recent groundbreaking scans in 2025 and 2026 in the eastern mountains of Turkey have revealed shocking subterranean evidence. Researchers are calling it more than a coincidence. They're arguing that it is a massive, man-made vessel buried deep underground. A collaborative team led by Andrew Jones of Noah's Ark Scans has used advanced ground-penetrating radar to look beneath the surface of this 515-foot boat-shaped object, which is located in the eastern mountains of Turkey. The Bible tells us, according to Genesis chapter 6, verses 15, the ark is about 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and about 30 cubits high, which matches the current object found in eastern Turkey. The data is causing a massive buzz. We're talking about subterranean cavities identified as tunnels up to 4 meters deep and 2 meters high, A central cavity running through the formation is like a little corridor. Looks like layered decking. Scans show 3 distinct structure layers, suggesting internal decks that match biblical descriptions of the ark. And it's not just the shape. Soil samples taken by the team showed something profound. Elevated organic material and potassium levels inside the structure compared to the outside rock, which researchers argue is the chemical signatures of ancient decayed wood. This is not what you would expect from a random geological event, Andrew Jones noted in a recent interview, saying that the layout appears intentional, not natural. So what's next? The team doesn't want to just look, they want to go in. Following in the 2026 data, the team is planning to use robots and perform a core drilling to enter these cavities to get visual confirmation of what's inside. But before you pack your bags and book your trip to Turkey, let's look at the other side of the story. Many geologists maintain that this site is just a natural geological structure, essentially just nothing more than a landslide that was blocked or a fold in the earth that which happens to look like a boat. This has also been discussed by other Christian groups like Answers in Genesis. Whether this is ancient history or just a natural coincidence, new technology is bringing us closer to a final answer. What do you guys think? Is this the real deal? Or is this mistaken identity? Is this natural formation? Let us know what you think below in the comments. And for more stories like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless. See you next time.